hopefully we are live. If not, then I don't know why we're not live, but we should be. Let me pull up live chat on my phone. I probably should have gotten the room ready for this. I don't have the lights on at all. I feel like that's a good idea. The fly is being killed. He actually, from last stream, he came back again. I killed him this time, so I didn't kill him, but I swaddled him into a different room. So he's gone for good now. But right, new video releases here. Stream notifications. Right, so yeah, hello, welcome people. So, the GD News recap stuff, I'm moving it to the live thing, because it means it's easier for me, it gives me a day that I don't have to upload, and also, I think it's just better because it allows for communication with you guys. It allows you guys to bring up more topics for me to cover and put attention to mid, video that I might have missed. And obviously I can't really do that for a weekly news video just by using comments. So having a live chat will help with that. And also I can kind of give my thoughts live as we go on. It's just a nicer environment, I think, and I'd prefer it. You're gonna cover, oh, how are you doing? Yeah, I am doing fine. I'm doing fine. And I have no clue what Wave Challenge 24 is. But I'll wait a minute to get on... Bro, I'm losing my words. I'm already sucking at live streaming. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to join so that we can yap to a bigger audience. I noticed that Zoink's live right now. I swear, if Zoink decides to verify society as... verify, get first victor on society, as I'm streaming, I'm going to be a tad bit annoyed. Or we're gonna have to cut it halfway through to make a video on it. But, two more things. Welcome Vernosis to the stream, and welcome Sub-Zero. One thing they'll be doing is I have GD music in the background, so it's not completely dead silent stream, like the last ones. I don't have GD, well, I guess I just have GD in the background. We can go on to it if I need to. And then, second of all, I'm not really gonna be covering the stuff that I've already made a video on. Like, I'll mention them, or I'll cover, like, the biggest things. But a lot of the things I've already covered on a long form, I'm not gonna talk about here, just so I'm not wasting time. Vernosis, when the Vernosis interview? I would watch a 2-hour Vernosis interview, where he just interviews himself and makes all the questions himself. But, okay. Well, it seems like we've probably gotten everyone that is gonna join right now. So, let's start it. So, first of all, we have Zoink, right? I feel like, I know I've already covered him, but I feel like I should cover him still, because the society progress is insane. Whether he pre-practiced or not, the ethics behind that, it doesn't really, like, even taking those into account, he still got 81%, okay? And getting anywhere in a top 1 is still majorly impressive, so I need to shout him out. I mean, obviously, he doesn't need a shout out, but we need to talk about him, right? Because 81% is crazy. He might even beat it this stream. I'm thinking if I do that, I'll do it for episode 50. How many episodes are you in already? I guess we could talk about that, because the EVW interview dropped. I didn't have that put up here, but we can talk about that as well. I mean, if you guys want to go to Vernosis's, I think it's on his second channel we post them. There's an interview with EVW. But yeah, crazy progress. I'm not gonna stay on it for too long because, like, you guys know he got 81% of society. I don't need to tell you guys that. These live streams by themselves get more views than, like, half of the top 3 verifications. W Bean for shouting out smaller channels like Zoink. Yeah, I mean, if you look at that, he pretty much only has 1.2 subscribers. He's only got, like, a person and a bit, so I feel like we need to shout this guy out. But anyways, you can see, I have a whole list of things here. we're gonna just talk about now the fact that, you know, we had a couple levels that did get rated. We had Society get rated, obviously, as the top 1 level, which was crazy. I kind of have to point that out. We got a new top 1, and we can see the rating curve here. I don't know if I can zoom in on it on the right. I've got the Hyperbolus website up here, and everyone has very mixed reviews on this level. There is a equal amount of like 0 and 10-star reviews. Usually with this site, you see a big spike of a certain range, and then there's like nothing everywhere else. This one, there's reviews everywhere. I know it's only 56 people, but that still gives us a good understanding. Yeah. Hey Bean, who do you think is better, Zoink or Popoff? I think, well, currently, I've always said this, Popoff in raw skill, Zoink in achievements. So whatever you consider more important is what I think is the better player. I think the Zoink has shown more to be the better player because he actually, and he probably is, because he actually completes his things. And Popoff, you know, he's got less stuff, but I think that in terms of raw skill, Popoff is probably, I mean, it's close, or he is slightly better. I don't really know. I'm not Zoink and I'm not Popoff, so I don't really know. Loki, Society feels like the first true 2.2 top 1. Why would Thinking Space 2 not? Is it just because it's a sequel to Thinking Space? If we're talking about original, like, 2.2 level, then yeah, because Tidal Wave's 2.1, and it just got, you know, placed in 2.2, and... Or did it even? No, it didn't even. I don't even know if it got rated in 2.2. I don't think it did. So it's like Ronaldo versus Messi debate. It kind of is. It pretty much has been for the last couple years. But anyways, yeah, it's not just Society that got rated. Obviously, we have the other level that was way more controversial. The Bloop. That's not the right one. This is... I keep forgetting it's actually rated now. It's the Mercat one, and yeah, people don't really like it. The most recent review here is literally by Hyperbola, and yeah, that doesn't look the best. You can see the overall rating curve here isn't looking too good. I'm seeing a lot of 3s, 2s, and 1s. Do you think Amethyst is harder than Thinking Space 2? My guy, I've barely just gotten Minus Drawing 2 runs again after dropping it for months. You think I can talk about what one's harder or not? Like, no. I mean, I could talk about how enjoyable playing the levels are in runs, but how am I supposed to know? It looks like a level you would come across in 2.1 more than 2.2. I mean, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure TS2 was made in 2.1. Yeah, it was made in 2.1, I'm pretty sure. It's actually quite a decently old level from what I know, but I'm pretty sure it got finished 2.2. The Bloop is still better than Red World. I mean, that's not a high bar. That's not a high bar. But yeah, this one's really split. There are some people who do like this level. You could see, I mean... It got fine visual score. That's still under average, but it's like something. But like most people didn't like the Bloop for obvious reasons. It's kind of just Blue Kinos. But yeah, that's pretty much all we need to know. There's also, but recently I haven't made a video on it. We saw Green Bullet get rated. This was the verification video. I don't know why the transcript's coming up there. Now there was, you know, some controversy with that verification because of certain people on the call saying specific things that had to be censored out. But, you know, besides that, the level itself is actually pretty cool. I don't know what people think of it here. It's so recently rated that it won't show up here. The average rating's 6, which for like a top 5, that actually isn't that bad. That's pretty good. I feel like the 0s and 1s and 2s here just because of the history of the level and not because of, you know, the actual quality of it. But, yeah, for a top 5, that's a pretty fair rating, but that's only 15 ratings. I think it is better than a 5 out of 10. Wait, it was rated? Yeah, recently. I didn't make a video on it, but because I feel like I'm just gonna do these live streams on Saturdays. W green bullet lol, the controversy is a bit bad, but just as you said, the level's epic. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, moving on, okay, before we get onto the recently, like, verified and placed levels, let's talk about a couple funny dramas that happened. Well, not dramas, I guess, but, like, I don't know, stuff, okay? First of all, there was a bit of a problem with the flame wall on the servers, okay? Well, not the servers, but the demon list. Because Cuatrocientos, as we know, verified flame wall, so he kind of has control of the thumbnail. However, recently, he changed it, as we can see, to an AI-generated thumbnail. Now, Cuatrocientos, people believe that this was on purpose because he's known for this. If you go to his channel, he has a bunch of AI-generated thumbnails. And so, but then, obviously, this is AI, so people were not happy that the top 3, previously top 2 hardest level in the game had an AI-generated thumbnail. This is even worse than the Acheron drama. If you remember, Acheron's got changed. Zoink changed it to, like, just a funny, like, non-serious thumbnail, which people got mad at. This is AR. This is AI. I don't know if this one's true. I'm pretty sure this is edited. If it wasn't, that's kind of funny. Maybe it was, actually, for, like, a brief time. But, it turns out that this was just a bat that got lost, right? This is a message from, presumably, his server. Someone saying, is this real? And then Cuatrocientos said, pedí una apuesta, pibes, el lunes la pongo bien, right? But what's weird is that he says there that I'll put it back on Monday. But if we go to the demon list now, and we scroll all the way up, it's fixed now. It isn't even fixed on Monday. Last time I checked, we're on not Monday right now. So, it's cool they got fixed immediately. I'm gonna assume what happened with the LFC image up here is that he quickly edited the thumbnail and then put it too low. So it ended up like that. But that's just my headcanon there. Vernosis, you speak Spanish? My guy, I lived in Spain for 10 years. It would kind of look bad if I didn't speak Spanish after 10 years. But, anyways, next bit of news. GD Brainraw, I'm gonna just have him up because he made a video on it, so I'm just gonna pull that up. But, basically, Mr. Spaghetti is the #1 star grind. Actually, why am I pulling up his... you know what we could do? We can just go... We can go here. We can put game capture over, and we can just look at it ourselves. Okay, we go to the top 100 in creator points, which is not creator points. Top 100 here. Mr. Spaghetti is the top 1 star grinder. He's got a very high score on this Geode mod. I believe it's the 2nd highest in the world. He's got 105 creator points. He's pretty much done everything in the game, right? Everything you could want to do, he's done it. He's beaten list demons before. He's crazy, right? And he's been top 1 for a decent while. He overtook Smithy a while back. And he recently hit the milestone of 375,000 stars. But his top 1 status just kind of got revoked, right? Which is a bit weird to see. You can see his global rank shows there for Smithy, but then it just doesn't here. And people think that the reason that this happened was because of a limit that RobTop has set for the amount of stars that you can actually get, right? And he said, oh, he hit the limit, so it just stopped registering him, right? He essentially broke it by being too good, okay? Now, I don't know how much this is true, because that's just a theory. I personally don't think that's the case, because we've had this happen many times before. But, like, I feel like if that's the case, then why would RobTop not just make the limit some incredibly high number, right? I mean, I get, if he's done this multiple times, it feels, like, weird that he would just set it to a realistic amount that we could achieve, and then we just have to keep doing this thing every time instead of just changing it once, right? To a stupidly high number. But maybe it's something with the game code that doesn't allow that. I don't know. But yeah, interesting to see. Just a funny little event that happened, right? And we'll move this back over here. Now we'll go. I just accidentally opened up Microsoft Edge. Great. Okay. let's move on to what placed on the demon list, because some stuff placed recently, right? Now, I don't know if this level, where is it, 99, Between Duality, I can't remember if that was this week, but, you know, that's there. But one level I do know was this week, because it happened recently, is Losing Your Mind. Oh, welcome Secret Way to the stream! I saw some people say that they got banned for beating demons in too fast of playtime. I believe that RobTop did set... I remember, like, a certain time back, there was, like, a limit that got sent to, like, check for hackers. But I don't know how people would get banned for beating demons in too fast playtime. I don't think it applies. How it would apply to legit people, but I haven't actually heard of that happen recently, so I don't know about that. But welcome to the stream. I'm sure it probably did happen. Why did I get a Steam? What? Who are you? What is this? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. But anyways. Losing Your Mind, yeah. Place to 60. I don't have much... No, dude, we're getting DDoSed again. No, we're not. This is an iLaser verification. Now, I don't know too much about this level, but what I do know is it's very colorful, and it's more unique with its gameplay. I feel like this is a more out-of-the-box level. I don't know if the quality... Can I raise the quality? No, it's like stuck on this. But yeah, if you like colorful levels, then you'll probably like this. If you like more orthodox or unorthodox gameplay, you'll probably like this. But yeah, this isn't my kind of level, but you know, it's cool that we have more unique levels in the main list now. So I'm up for it. And it may or may not have been me. Who could have guessed? The person playing City Skylines is you. But pretty sure it was removed around 2020 though. I think it, like, got changed. I don't think it was, like, removed, but it had a rework. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all there. Let's talk about verified levels now. There was the top 30 to 50, as you can see in the right-hand corner, the Baseline Junkie. That did, but we've already talked about that in a video, so I won't be covering it. But let's cover Extreme Geist. This is verified by Jelly, the coolest guy. And this is a Vortrox level. So as you guys know, he has his Extreme series, right? Where he does, he makes buffs, super buffs. He super buffs levels. And this is one of them. Now, it's not decorated because he only decorates a few of them. Cycles, Time Machine, and Stereo Madness are examples. And some of them he just does for the video, but never has enough attachment to decorate them. This is one of them. But it actually ended up getting verified despite that. Now, I don't really like the gameplay in Vortrox Super Buffing series. I don't think they're ever meant to be good. It's just a byproduct that they got decorated. This has some of the stupid clicks I hate in Stereo Extremeness. But this is still an incredible achievement. It's around high extended list. The verifier thinks is like top 75. However, from what I've heard, other sources say it's probably like top 100. But this is still pretty interesting. This one's definitely not getting rated. This is definitely a permanent unrated Demon List one. But it's still cool to see. But yeah. Nothing much more to comment on. I'll let the video finish. What would you say is your favorite piece of news throughout 2026? Favorite piece of news? Honestly, I genuinely find that thing that we just covered, the flame wall thing, kind of funny. I don't really know, but I guess, like, seeing the community become, like, take Skeletal Extremegames as a literal punching bag was kind of funny, because it wasn't just, like, one thing everyone was getting annoyed about with Skeletal Extremegames. It was the fact that there was, like, 101 reasons to dislike that level, and it was so funny seeing everyone give, like, their 1,000,000 reasons why they don't like it. Obviously, I feel bad for the creators that they were kind of just, like, forced to make that, and they still put in good effort for it to get, like, criticized like that, but I still kind of find it, I can't not find it funny. But anyways, in terms of progress, we saw top player Sonix. Well, he's not top player now. Former top player Sonix. You guys probably know him. He is the verifier of Sonic Wave, and he was pretty much the #1 player until around the Bloodlust era. And recently, he's been making a comeback to the game. He's been beating some really iconic levels like the Golden and Zodiac and Tartarus, and he's recently stumbled upon Acheron, and he's been grinding it, and he now has it in 2 runs. He got 48%, and I don't know what the other one is. I'm assuming it's 45 to 100 here. But yeah, incredible progress, and especially like coming back to the game after years and still being genuinely cracked. What is it now? That's me. What is it now? When are my taxes? The tax... Why is the landlord and the taxman here? My rent's 19 days overdue. Since when? I paid. Now I paid. Look, maybe I didn't realize... Okay, maybe I didn't realize the answers. Maybe I forgot for a couple days, but like we can... It's pretty much on time. 19, that's less than a month. Come on. Where are my taxes? They're gonna... Look, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it, okay? But anyways, yeah, it's cool that Sonix came back. And then, not only that, but we also have... This is another Steam. You owe a lot of money. No, I think you've got the wrong person, honestly. Right. Right, okay, yeah. Maybe I... yeah, well. But, anyways, what's been... You're not getting my Steam profile after this. He said he may, use Facecam in the interview. Wait, who is this? Who's using Facecam in the interview? Next week? Wait, who's being interviewed next week? What? Oh, Sonix or Space UK or what, one of these two? What? But anyways, Subterminal Point is another one that happened. As you can see, it's not just top player Sonix, it's top player Asterisk Space UK, and he has been making progress. You can see here, he died at the ending of Subterminal Point, which is a very hard level. It's around the Acheron difficulty range as well, so it's cool that these two players are both around that skill, even though one of them is a complete cheater. Well, he's not a complete cheater now, he's legit, but I think that was interesting to look at. Now, on to progression, okay? We have nerf health 17 to 87. Now, you guys already probably know about nerf health. I made a video on it. Actually, you might not, because, like, no one watched that video. For some reason, nobody cares about verification of progress videos or like new levels getting announced if they're not like top 5. But hey guys, should I waste 14.5 thousand Steam points on GD Bean profile? What is the GD Bean profile awards? Why am I'm still getting messaged by the tax man? Remember, you have to pay taxes on your video earnings as well. Okay, guys. Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I have not yet made enough money to get taxed. But, anyways. This is good progress, right? Yeah, I don't know what more do I say, right? This is a really, really cool level. I hope it does get verified. It'll be one of the harder memory levels on the list. I think this is nice. It's around the limbo range in difficulty. You can smell that bed. We're just inventing sentences now. What does my bed smell got to do with any of this? But anyways, that's a cool thing, right? And then next up, okay, we had other levels. We had a new event level. This one, I have mixed feelings on. I made a review on it on my Hyperbolus account if you want my, like, main opinion on it. But mainly, what I think about this level is, I mean, I think the first half is super, super cool. You know, it just fits the theme it's going for super well. I didn't go for the coin path. I've heard the coin path isn't as good. But, yeah, the level's references are on point here. It just looks so colorful, vibrant, and energetic and animated. It's really cool. And then we get to the second half, and then it just looks AI generated, and I don't know where I'm going, and it's too fast paced. It's too much on my screen. I'm just not too big of a fan of it. Okay, this is a coin path. Okay, I haven't actually seen the coin path, so I didn't know there was like an entire other level here. It was just in the coin path. Loki, this looks way worse than the actual level. Like, what is this? What am I looking at here? I mean, there's some cool, okay, yeah, note to self, I'm happy I didn't go for the coin path, but you know, this is still really cool. Is this like a boss fight? I don't even know. That's kind of crazy. But anyways, we can pause that. I paused that. I didn't pause that. Next up, Opium. I made a post on this video. Bean eviction incoming. I'm not getting evicted. I'm not even moved out yet, guys. But anyways, yeah. This level, really cool. Want to shout it out again because it's just super impressive. The first half looks a bit like boring, but then when you go through this level, it has a really cool 3D effect. This is made by the same person as One Bad Apple. It's a really cool level, and I think it needs more attention on it. It has like 18,000 views right now. It needs way more. This 3D atmosphere is super cool, and then you get to the second half, and it just looks so beautiful. And the story that this level has, is like when you look at it, it's actually like it's just really good. Me when I need to see my prize. Oh, okay, guys. Prize segment. I need to have a slideshow to pull up every time we have prize segment. So I have to explain this to people who are new to the stream. But I hosted an award show with a bunch of people, and then I told them that they would win a trophy if they won, and the winner got it. I asked if he wanted it posted to him, and he said no. So we said that instead of it being posted to him, that I can just show it every time he asks on stream, once per stream. So here we go. I'll go get it. Ow! Oh, my toenail, bro. The fly is killing me from the grave. He planted that. There it is. His, like, 5 seconds of his prize. He gets shown. Ow! Oh, my foot is not in a good health right now. My foot's getting evicted of anyone. But, anyways, can you talk about how I fluked the medium demon from 44? Maybe, that might be newsworthy. But anyways, yeah, cool level, go check it out, please, it's really good. And then there's also this one they released, called Entropy. Now, I haven't played Entropy, so I don't know if this level is good or not gameplay-wise, but I mean, I'm assuming it can't be that bad, and it looks really sick, so I wanted to point this out. It's one of those levels that has a really cool 3D environment as well. I think the blocks look really cool. It's a really unique way of presenting 3D in GD, and I just think this level is also really colorful, really vibrant. Hi Bean, I watch your videos every now and then. I want to tell you that your channel is very useful, and I want to thank you for making videos literally 5 minutes after something happened. That's not actually the case. I swear, I'm asleep for half the things that happen in this community. But I try my best, but yeah, thank you for that. But anyways, yeah, cool level. Go check it out. Actually, we can probably check out Entropy on here. Let's see. Let's just see how people think about it. Is it one of the more recent ones here? No. I don't know if anyone's actually reviewed it yet. Entropy. Is it this one? No, this is like some random. That's like some random level. It's with like a PI. It's like entropy. Is it this one? It's only got 63 downloads, let's say, or 63 views on this site. Probably 63 views on this site. Yeah, look at this rating curve. I'm gonna have to go play this level because it's overall 8.4 out of 10 is crazy. Like, look at this, majority 10 out of 10. You don't really see that on this site at all. So I'm gonna have to try this level out after the stream. It seems like a really good one. And also, we saw... Okay, by the way, guys, what is in the bottom right of my recommended? Can we call out what the hell is how I can't finish my friend for 2 years? And then, you know, I was actually looking at it when I was getting these up for this stream. You want to know what's directly below this? I'm not judging, but I know it's kind of funny. Those two videos are like right beside each other in my recommended. Whoa, music. I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. But yeah, this is Whoop. This is another level. This is kind of inspired from a couple different things. I believe Nexus actually verified this recently. I might be wrong. We're gonna have to play this one as well in my own time. This is a really neat level. It has that kind of a pixel, well, not pixel art vibe, but it's got very, you know, what's the word? I mean, I guess it is pixel art, right? But everything looks very, you know what everything is in this level. I feel like with a lot of pixel levels, it's kind of hard to tell what they're going for. This is pretty obvious, right? It has a bunch of different colors. I think some parts look a bit too detailed. I think there's too much going on sometimes, but overall, this is a really good level, and I'm happy that this exists. You know, it is a decent length. This goes on for like 2 minutes. So yeah, this is a very impressive level to exist. Is this Belee's part? But I swear Belee had a part in this. Maybe I'm absolutely tripping. But I swear Belee had a part in this. But I've got a feeling I'm tripping. Wait, maybe it'll show the end credits. Let's see if I'm right. If I like pulled out ball knowledge from like ages ago. I pulled out ball knowledge from ages ago. Let's go. Belee's there. And lastly, to end the video off, if you want to go watch that now, because I'm not gonna be showing on stream, but Creo made a new music video. It's pretty nice. I think he's made better, but, you know, it's still pretty good. It is a Creo song, so let's just expect a bunch of extremes to now use this in there, and people to use this in their levels, but I feel like this is something to comment on, because we only see a Creo music video every couple of months, and usually people care about it. But yeah, new Darwin level as well. That's not right. Can I just put, like, Darwin GD? What, is it Termina? I've heard of this. I haven't played it. I'm gonna have to... There's a bunch of levels that I have to play. They're... More Creo. What? No, what is More Creo a reference to? I remember that reference. It's from somewhere. More Creo. Was it in the pasta video? For something tells me it was in the pasta thing. Or was it Zeronium thing or Neon thing? No, I think it was in the pasta thing. Where is More Creo from? Nah, it's gonna nag me. Someone needs to tell me. I swear that was a bit from something. Oh, let's start making level review vids. Do I have any advice? Depends if what you want to do. If you're doing it to get attention, then you have to pick really specific levels. but reviewing content is very niche, and when I did it, the community wasn't big at all. Like, I had a barely active channel, and it was one of the bigger reviewing channels. So if you're gonna do one, don't expect it to do well, and because of that, just review what levels, like, just review what you want. Whatever you have interest in, because the niche isn't really that huge, you don't have a lot of pressure. So you have a lot of leniency, so literally just do what you want. I find that making ranking videos does the best when you're reviewing stuff. Those usually get the most clicks if you are wanting to do it for clicks. But I recommend just literally review what you want. I would recommend review... Oh my, why do I keep hitting my table? I'd recommend reviewing stuff that doesn't get much attention. Because I feel like there's a lot of really cool levels to get like 1,000 views and or never thought about again. So, yeah. Space UK said that he's probably going for Penumbra after Slaughterhouse. I thought that he was, I thought that he wasn't playing anything after Subterminal Point. I guess maybe I'm wrong. Interesting. But, if he said that, that's pretty cool that he's, you know, making a full-on comeback. Seeing him beat, I mean, I guess it won't be top 10 by the time beats it. Is Penumbra even still top 10? I don't even think it is. I think it's like 11 now. Ever since Society, I haven't kept track of the list. No, it's not even top 10 anymore. That's crazy. How is a level like Penumbra, not top 10? John Wave or Geometry Dash? John Wave did invent the Wave game mode. And then, you know, he beat John Wave Trials on top of that. I feel like he's just left more of an impact. Geometry Dash didn't really... Bro, he's a bit overhyped. He's a bit lacking, in my honest opinion. I think people put him to a way too high of a regard than they should be. Without Geometry Dash, there's no John. No, there's no Joes, but nobody cares about Joes. All the good players are called John, which is a completely different name. So, he's honestly a disgrace. He's just a ripoff of Geometry Dash, right? So, I don't know. No. John Wave's my goat. But anyways, that is the news video over. Thank you guys for watching this. I would rather do... I know it's probably gonna get a lot less attention if I do it, like, here, but I don't know. I just, you know, think I want to do these every week. I think I just enjoy it more if I'm talking with you guys, and it means I don't have to edit a video as well and cut stuff out. So it helps. I think it's better for chat interaction. It's better for me, wise, and it also just, you know, it's just fun. You could still watch the video after anyways. It's no different. But Nullscape's at 7. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to see. Terra got 44 on Escalator. I don't want to really cover Escalator until there's, like, a good amount of progress, not, like, nearly beating it, because I've already covered it, multiple times. Yeah, Nullscape 7. How many Nullscapes Victors is there now? It's like a bunch. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Maybe there'll be a short posted today. Probably not. I've kind of just been grinding Minus Dry because I'm free the next, like, day or two. This is, like, one of the few days where I don't have stuff on. But, yeah. Actually, before I go, I will say, don't expect, actually, I guess expect videos, like, still, like, frequent, like, daily, but if I'm ever, you know, maybe posting every 2 days or something, is because we're hosting the tournament soon, and the Beans GD World Cup, and so I'll be focused on those live streams when I'm usually making videos a lot of the times, so I hope we have fun with those. They should be... We're nearly... Some of the levels have already been revealed for people. I believe there's, like, 5 days, or is it 4, until the first match. Whenever a match is, like, 3 days away, I'll be putting up a premiere for you to click on and notify yourselves. But, anyways, yeah. How do I think this Angelicide is? Top 1. And Zodiac is 149. Yep, that's why I'm beating Minus Dry. But low-key, I'm, like, cooking on Minus Dry. I like gave up after 58% for like ages, for like months and months. I've came back to it, and within like an hour and a half of playtime, I've already got it back in 2 runs, 48 to 148. So, low-key cooking, but we'll see when I can beat that. But anyways, not much more to say now. Thanks for watching.